I definitely think trans women should be included in women's spaces. I mean, they're women, obviously, so they face a lot of the same issues that cis women do as well.
Trans women are women just like I'm a woman, just as much as I'm a woman, so are trans women, so they deserve every right that I have.
I don't see it as a problem, and I think that if they're comfortable being in the women's bathroom, then go to the women's bathroom.
Because they are women.
I think we have a lot more things to worry about than trans women coming into the bathroom.
If they're a female going into a female locker room, then they're not going to want to mess with the females because they now are female.
All right, you just heard from students. They're from the University of Texas at Austin, sharing their viewpoints on bathrooms and locker rooms where transgender women would go into with biological women. Savanah Hernandez is the reporter you see. She was in the Turning Point USA video there. And Brianna Lyman is a reporter for the Daily Caller and host of the podcast, The Facts. Welcome, ladies. Thanks for coming on today. Savanah, if we can start with you. Of course, that was the video you filmed. You were interviewing these folks. What stood out to you from their answers?
Sure. Just the complete lack of basic science and biology. We're living through a period of time where women have essentially been erased. Now, we've known that transgender women, aka biological male, going into women's restrooms nationwide has become a more common occurrence. And this is why I wanted to go ask these students this question, and get the viewpoint of the next generation. Hey, how do you feel about a biological man exposing themselves in a locker room, exposing themselves to a female child? This is the next generation. They have been brainwashed and indoctrinated to think that this is not only a good thing, but it's progressive and loving. And I even had one student tell me that unless you support the transgender community and unless you see that transgender women are women, then you shouldn't even have an opinion and you shouldn't even speak out about it. So really wanted to highlight for, Women's Month and specifically International Women's Day, just where our society is at right now.
Interesting you bring up the day because to celebrate it, the First Lady Jill Biden presented a number of awards to women and included an award to a transgender woman, again, celebrating courage in that moment. Brianna, tell me about your own reporting when it comes to the issue of transgender women in biological women's spaces. What stands out to you?
Well, first of all, what Jill Biden did is a slap in the face because trans women are essentially hijacking femininity. And like Savanah said, they are erasing women in the name of progress. And women have been reduced down to nothing but appearance. And we know that that is true because trans women are nothing more than men playing dress up. And that goes to speak to the fact that they believe that in order to be a woman, you just need to look like a woman. But it takes so much more to be that. And it's not just Jill Biden giving out this award to a trans man. It's the ACLU of Indiana listing their top priority during International Women's Day and during Women's Month as supporting trans women. It's Wesley College, which was an all-girls college, voting yesterday to allow trans men onto their campus and into their school. So at what point do we say the lines have been blurred too much and we need to go back to science? And unfortunately, I don't know.
The conversation isn't going anywhere. It is interesting to hear from folks on college campuses who would be directly involved. Appreciate the reporting. Savanah Hernandez, Brianna Lyman, thanks so much.
Thank you.